Hello and welcome or welcome back. I'm Belle and I'm using a combination of guidance from Caleb Hammer, the Money Guys, and the Budget Mom to try to get financial stability for me, Win, and his 3 kids. So this is the first check-in of the last paycheck of May. So this has been a very full month, y'all. A very full month, and we're at the last, second to last week here. We're going to start with Friday, which is Win's payday. But we're doing things a paycheck ahead now. This is our first paycheck ahead. So what we're working with here is a rollover of $1,496 from last paycheck. And then my half of my last paycheck, which was $603. And then this gets a little complicated, y'all. So I don't know if you remember, but Win got charged $100 for kids' copay last month. And that was a mistake. But it didn't get rectified until this week, once he owed another $40. So it's supposed to be $40 a week. So what they did was they refunded $80 and then charged an additional $60. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But that comes up to, it ends up being $80 between the 2 weeks. So it technically makes sense. It's not how I would have chosen to do it, but that's how they did it. And I don't know, y'all. The math adds up, though. And then Snacky Snacks for $1. And that was Win, I believe. And then on the 18th, more Snacky Snacks for $14. This was us and the 3 kids. Yes, it was only $14 for us and 3 kids. We went to the Costco. Little dining area or whatever, the cafe, whatever you want to call it. We got food there. That is like the cheapest like dining out experience that all of us enjoy. So that's what we did. Which of course was more than we could actually afford to do, but let's not talk about that. We're trying to keep things bright siding, I guess. And then groceries got $110, transportation got $40, health got $50, home got $40, personal got $20. And then these are all like amounts that are being attributed to essentially envelopes. And then on the 19th, kids' clothes, which is Win's savings. You know what? Let's actually bring out the cheat sheet here, because I keep forgetting that I don't always explain the colors. Y'all, and I apologize for that. But each of these colors is essentially a bank account, sort of. So the purple is Win's savings account. So kids' clothes for savings got $50. Win's emergency fund got $500. And then furniture was spent, furniture savings, because, chaos ensues in this house and we can't have nice things. I don't know. But yes, another piece of furniture that broke had to be replaced. And then on the 20th, Win sent his minimum payment to a student loan. This is income-based repayment. If he paid like the level repayment that was for 10 years, he'd be paying about $600 a month. He absolutely cannot afford that right now. So he's on the income-based repayment, income-driven repayment, I believe it's called. So he pays $36, and then I pay additional as I find room in the budget. And then more Snacky Snacks, $2 from dining out. And then the heat bill came out. That was $218 on the 22nd. And then on the 23rd, I had Snacky Snacks for $2 and sent $100 to his student loan. And we do not know yet how much Christmas is getting this week, but it will get some. I'm trying to get in the habit of like always putting this on the calendar. Sometimes I forget, y'all. Sometimes I forget, but I apologize. Now, let's see what this means for the actual budget. Sorry, this cough has been hanging around. It's probably going to be here for like another week. I don't know. It's bad. It's not great. Okay, so for the actual budget, and mind you, this is the 17th to the 30th of May. We budgeted $603 for my pay. That's what I got because that was half of the paycheck that I got in the week before. $78 came from savings. That was the furniture. And then we budgeted $1538, but he was only able to roll over $1496. So that's that. And that is $2,177. I'm so sorry. $2,177 for inflow, for total inflow. Let me take a drink. Okay. Now let's go down to his checking account, which is his spending, which is why it's light blue. So kid bills, currently it is -20. I decided to keep the refund within the actual spending because I want the numbers to like add up over time. Like in the month, I want to see how much was actually like spent, if that makes sense. So it's currently -20 because we got a refund. He got a refund of $80 and then charged $60. So that's -20 essentially. And then heating bill, $218 as budgeted because I checked before we set this budget. I did check the heating bill. And then student loans for $36. Electric bill has not come out yet. And we're not rolling over money yet. So the subtotal is $234 for his spending, for his checking account. Leaves us with $1,943. And then we get to his savings account, which is purple. So saved $50 for kids, and that is kids' clothes and furniture. And I believe that fully funds that category for the year, which is very exciting, very exciting. Of course, we might find out later in the year that he actually needs more, but for now, fully funded. Okay. And then we budgeted $900 for his emergency fund, but only contributed $500 because we're not sure what's going to happen. We're not sure what's going to happen. So we kind of don't want to, I don't want to take money back from his emergency fund if it's not an emergency, if that makes sense. So we're going to wait to contribute the rest of this until next week. But that is $550 saved and leaves us with $1,393. And then we get to my checking account, which is her spending, my spending. So no bills, but I did send $100 to his debt, $19 to dining out, $110 for groceries, $40 for transportation, $50 for health, $40 for household shopping, $20 for personal. So, I did not send all of the money to his debt. So sorry. I still wanted to have like a little wiggle room if I needed it. So I did not contribute all of that, but I will if it's left over. I'm kind of being cautious because I'm not dealing with the whole paycheck. I'm just dealing with half a paycheck. So I'm trying to be cautious and like leave as much wiggle room as I can within like budgeting real numbers and actual amounts. Okay, so now we get to saving. So Christmas cards. So I haven't filled anything out in savings yet because we got to pull a card, any card for this deck of chart savings challenges, which I call pulling Christmas cards. But the savings challenge is from Lodo Family. It's just for free on their website. At least it was when I downloaded it. Feel free to check it out. Pretty much everything that I use as far as like budgeting products, I link in the description. So, you know, if you want it, go for it. No one's paying me to share these things with you. It's okay. I would we would enjoy being monetized at some point, but that's not the point of this. The point of this is we don't think, well, he doesn't really watch a lot of budgeting content, but there aren't enough couples on YouTube sharing how they budget together. And I kind of wanted to share that because I think it's important. It's an important part of the conversation. And if this never becomes monetized and it just stays fun forever, then that's what's going to happen. And that's okay. So let us pull a card, any card. There's not that many cards left. Okay, let's see. Queen. Oh, this is a big one. Okay. So Queen of Diamonds. And we are going to go with, what color are we going to go with? We don't have much yellow on here, so I think I'm going to go with a yellow. So Queen of Diamonds means saving $14 for Christmas. And this is primarily decorations because we didn't have, oops, sorry, I keep bumping things. We actually didn't have any Christmas decorations, and the kids enjoy that kind of thing. So I wanted to be the primary person for that. I do actually get some gifts with this money, but it's primarily just decorations, so that we can be like festive and stuff, because the kids really enjoy that. We actually still have Christmas lights up, y'all. We actually still have Christmas lights up because it's fun. The kids enjoy it. We enjoy it too, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, $14 saved for Christmas, and take that from, oh, look at that. Look at how that worked out. There was 1,014 left. So, 1,014 minus 14 is 1,000. And then 1,000 minus 78, because 78 went towards furniture, is 922. So there's 922 left to budget for the rest of this paycheck. I think that this is actually extremely reasonable, and like, we can deal with this. I thought it would be way worse, to be honest. This isn't too bad. And then next paycheck, do I have the thing? Fun fact, I am recording this on Thursday. This is being posted on Saturday, but I'm recording this on Thursday. And as of this moment, this is what is being rolled over for next paycheck. So on the 17th, Wynn got paid $2,167. That will be delayed. He will get that income on May 31st. And then I got paid on the 23rd, $1,291. And my cat is on the table. You're a menace. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi to the people? Huh? You want to say hi? I love you. I love you so much. And you are absolutely all in the way, kitty. Absolutely in the way. Absolute menace. Love you. And you left fur. Because of course you did. Okay. So, I got my paycheck for $1,291, and we will be budgeting that income on the 31st. So we did already get it, but it will be going towards the future, so that we can budget real numbers instead of like guesstimates. The monthly budget will include a guesstimate for the second paycheck of the month. But that is just because, again, recording with the kids home is very difficult. So we try not to do that, which means we tend to record these videos in advance and then post them when we have time later. It's real complicated, y'all. These kids, I love them. I really do. Like, I'm not just saying that. I really do love them. But trying to like record and stuff with them here is extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. So that is why you see just me a lot of the time. But Let me know, how is your budget going? If you have this kind of like variance in income, like what do you do? Do you wait to budget until like the day after you get paid, or like how do you do it? Are you like a paycheck ahead or a week ahead, or like do you always know how much your paychecks are going to be like multiple days in advance? Because let me tell you, it's kind of a struggle. That's kind of a struggle. Like I don't see my paycheck. I have Ally Bank, which says they offer early paychecks. I do not get early paychecks. I don't see my paychecks until the day I get paid. And recording the video on the day I get paid, like recording a budget means that I have to like do all of that prep work and record and like do all my errands and stuff. So that's not really reasonable for me. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. How do you do it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you so much. Never forget that you deserve financial stability, and I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.